Silver Machine is a space rock band thought to have originated on Earth in the early 21st century. Hailing from Asheville, North Carolina, in the year 2008, Silver Machine spent their formative years performing around the southeastern United States and developing their unique sound. In 2009, they caught the attention of late filmmaker Terry Douglas, who produced the first Silver Machine documentary, which premiered to a late-night public access audience of more than 11 viewers. After being left behind in the rapture of 2010, Silver Machine decided they had had enough and launched into outer space in a spaceship of their own design. This vessel would contain a state-of-the-art recording studio and a complex communications array that would enable them to beam transmissions back to Earth.
Yeah, and I've figured out a way to plug my Theremin into our spaceship and actually drive the spaceship with the Theremin controller. It reacts off of the electrical charge on your body, which is very, very small, but it can sense that you're there, and it can sense when you move around.
An unexpected side effect of traveling through space with virtually no understanding of astrophysics was unpredictable time travel. Upon their first return to Earth, Silver Machine found themselves stranded in the year 1934.
Time travel really took us by surprise. We knew we were going in outer space, but we'd never planned on traveling through time. Chris got the antennas mixed up. He was flying drunk and stranded us in 1934.
For a long time, Silver Machine was stuck. In the 1930s through the 1960s, we had to invent all this new technology and figure out how to get back to our time where we belong.
Everywhere you go in time, it's really important that you root yourself in that time and that you feel connected to the moment you're in.
Historians have uncovered what they believe might be the first ever music video, a collaboration between Silver Machine and silver screen actress Betty Boop.
Betty, that girl can party, man. Seriously.
A cool gal. Real shame. She started the 27th Club.
When Betty wants to have a little fun, then you gotta go with it.
Betty loved the lipids.
We went back in time with all these modern electronic influences, and we had to figure out a way to express them on old school technology.
Playing music from the 1960s in the 1930s was otherworldly. You know, we were from another world.
The only way to make electronic music was by using voltage, applying different amounts of voltage through different capacitors and resistors, and putting our instruments through that electrical chain.
Oh yeah, back in the day, there was no ones and zeros, it was all waves, like there was no ones and zeros. We had to do all that stuff on analog shit.
Silver Machine figured out a way to make music without computers.
Historians are still piecing together Silver Machine's extensive discography. One major work that has come to light, however, is a soundtrack to George Romero's documentary of the 1968 zombie apocalypse.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
The wave of murder which is sweeping the eastern third of the nation is being committed by creatures who feast upon the flesh of their victims. First eyewitness accounts of this grisly development came from people who were understandably frightened and almost incoherent. Officials and newsmen at first discounted those eyewitness descriptions as being beyond belief. However, reports persisted. Medical examinations of some of the victims bore out the fact that they had been partially devoured.
Being in space has definitely had an impact on the music we make.
Being in outer space has given me a perspective of myself and my place in the universe. It used to be more just my place in the world,